Okay, you're live on YouTube. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Once again, great to have you. And tonight promises to be exciting. And if you were invited by someone, I don't know what they may have told you, but it's good you are here. You're going to hear it for yourself. We will be speaking on behalf of the person who invited you today. But trust me, you could be thanking the one who gave you this invite tonight, because we are going to be telling you something you haven't heard before, but we know that we're going to be giving or sharing information of immense value, which I believe you will appreciate. After this conversation tonight, just go to the person and say, thank you for giving me the invite. And what next? Okay, to help us, help me unfold what we have for you tonight, is a colleague of mine, our senior partner. I will be introducing her very shortly. But let me start with this. You know where we are and where the world is going. Digital, all right? Everything we do right now is up in the cloud, okay? Whether it's social media transaction, whether it's bank transaction, all of that is generating data. And where data is kept safely, the most place to keep data safely is up in the cloud. And you've heard incidents, stories, and where people have lost precious memories, precious data, their videos, their pictures, their audio. And I was looking at some stats and it was mind blowing. Okay. And you will be seeing some of them in the course of the presentation. And we are here to give you some education, information, and tell you how you can benefit from what is happening up in the cloud, in the cloud market world today. So let's get straight into business right now. To help us to take the first part of tonight's presentation, it's a woman I respect so much on this project. She is one of the leading figures of the cloud of the project, the US project-based project. She is a top figure of it in not just Ghana and Africa, in fact, in the world. She's a top-ranking person on the project in the world. She's a medical doctor by profession, and she is a digital entrepreneur. There she is. She is in the person of Dr. Dorothy Hansen. Dr. Hansen, please, over to you. You take us through the first part, and I will take it from there, your audience.
Thank you so much, Calvin. Thanks so much, Mr. Birch, for the opening. It's a pleasure and it's a delight to be here tonight. If you are in Accra, it's been showers of blessing all through the day, and I believe this will be another shower of blessing to top up your day for this special day. So, my name is Dr. Hansen, like was Calvin said, and I'm going to take you to the first part. And if you can see my slides, kindly put ready in the chat box for me, so I know you are with me as we go on this beautiful journey. I encourage you to stick and stay till the end, because this conversation gets exciting and it's very practical and relatable in the times that we are in, where our world is becoming more digital. I believe today you have held on to your device, your smartphone, and not only did you hold it, you may have sent a message, taken a photo, perhaps even had chat service online, because if you're in Accra, it was a rainy day. We are going to have a conversation about everything there, and you're going to hear God Backup a lot throughout this conversation, and you're going to see how God Backup is here to turn your dreams into reality. Whether you are an individual, whether you are a head of an organization, whether you are a family head, whichever position you may find yourself in, so long as you use a smart device, this is going to be something that is for you. And thanks for your comments so far. So God Backup is here to empower empower every single person, you on this call, your friends who have smart devices, to achieve their dreams, their digital dreams. You know, Calvin started with a conversation where people may be losing precious digital assets. Data in our time means photos, videos, documents, not internet data. Those precious things we put on the smart devices. Go Backup is here to help you achieve two dreams around it: securing those digital files and turning your financial dreams into reality. So let's get into the conversation. I'm going to show you how these two come together to make you empowered for the times we are in. I hope you're excited about that. So let's talk about the organization behind Got Backup. Got Backup is backed by a 30-year-old company called Global Virtual Opportunities, and Got Backup is a secure cloud service that was developed by Global Virtual Opportunities, not for technical giants, for individuals like you, for organizations, businesses, to secure your digital assets, your data, store them online so you can access them no matter what happens to your devices at prices that are so unbelievable. In addition to being good prices, they allow you to plug into a very profitable strategic partnership program, which you should hear about before you get off this call. This organization started in 1997 in Gatineau, Quebec, in Canada, but then moved to Texas about 10 years into their operations, because the fiber optics required for the services we're going to be providing needed them to be at a place where the fiber optics were best. Best place, Texas, USA. Global Virtual Opportunities owns its own data center. It's a 10,000 square feet data center, the photo of which you can see on the slide, and their physical location also on the slide. It's a multi-million-dollar organization which has been into building softwares and developing solutions for people online. Data has migrated from, as we have known it, pen drives, perhaps, if that's what the last storage device you used, external hard drives. But even way before, data was on CDs, DVDs. We don't even see them around nowadays. External hard drives are getting extinct. Cloud storage is the future. In fact, it is the noun of data storage. That is where data of the world is being stored. The devices we have now are too small to hold the data that we have. So cloud storage has become the future of data storage. Global Virtual Opportunities, having served the nations, the world with servers and solutions like that, noticed the trend and birthed its own cloud storage service called Got Backup. Got Backup is just 3 years old, launched in 2023. Global Virtual Opportunities, the organization, is about 30 years old, and that's how the company has been. The organization is led by its CEO, Mr. Joe Therian, and his wife, Eugenia Antanova. They have a technical and development team behind this. These are experts from different walks of life with different skills to provide you with the solutions that you need, so you don't ever have to lose your data, no matter which device that you use. We had a pleasure of hosting this couple here in Ghana just last year, November 2025. That's when we had a very huge meeting where we hosted, I think, over 800 plus people. This service was launched for the second time, reopened to the world, Ghana being the gateway to Africa once again. There is more technical people behind this. There are front-end development, software development, technical engineers who support the service of Got Backup. So it's not a new organization with no technical skills. They've been in existence, like I said, for 30 years. And it's not AI run like things are being done in this time. There are real human beings behind the organization. Why are we even talking about cloud storage now? You know, our world now, like I said, is becoming more digital. We are interconnected now more than ever. And with all the interactions we do on these devices, we are generating data at unprecedented rates. Unprecedented rate. The amount of data we generate every single day is at least 402 million terabytes every single day, from platforms like we are on right now, on social media, online transactions, banking, schooling, requesting for a ride, church services. Everything is happening on smart devices, and we are having another meeting here on a smart device. I'm sure you're on a phone or on a laptop. All of these generate data in terms of videos, documents. Now people don't print letters to post anymore. Everything is being sent on digital platform. And all of this data we are generating needs to be stored. Data has become the new oil of our times. If you track those doing well in our time now, they are not in any other space but the tech space where data is being generated. All of this data must be stored somewhere. Data storage comes with boundless opportunities. Go Backup opens you up to one such opportunity, and beyond the storage of your data, which is something you need, which is a necessity in our time now. Go Backup gives you a chance to be part of an opportunity which is boundless. I've spoken about this already, and I'm going to go back into the two trends Go Backup leverages on. Two massive global trends. And if you know anything about trends, if you can pick on the trend early, you'll be financially stable, or you'll be ahead of a curve that people are yet to notice. The very first one, the number of smartphones, smart devices in our time. How many phones do you have personally? If you can put that in the chat box, I'll be very happy. How many laptops do you have? Stats are telling us there are about 15 billion smartphones in the world. The number of human beings in the world is about 8 billion. So that means each of us has at least 2 smartphones. That's how big the industry gets. And all of these smartphones are the sources for us to generate data. Now, video recordings, all the videos we see on social media, they're not being captured with any huge devices. These same smartphones are what we're using to generate data. And for anything that is smart, therefore there is growth market and demand on, financial success attached to it. That's why everybody who does something on the phone is doing so well. The smartphones are everywhere in the world. It's not limited to a particular geographic location. If you go to the corporate world, it's there. If you go to the markets, it's there. University students, everybody is using devices, and we are all attached and reliant on these devices. If I ask you, how many times have you touched your phone today? I'm sure you talk more than 160 times, and that's what Stats is saying. Over 160 times a day, we attend to our devices. Imagine going to work tomorrow and getting to work and noticing you do not have your phone with you. How would your day be? About 90% of us will feel very, very uneasy that day. And that's how reliant and addicted we are to these devices. It's about the first thing you pick up when you wake up from bed. And most likely the last thing you drop just before you close your eyes. That's how close we have become to this device. And they are so delicate. So you protect the outside with a case. You get a protector over the front, and most people store everything about their personal life, your certificates, your passport, your everything soft copy. Most people store it on their phones, and when that phone crashes, it goes along with everything. Data is being lost at that much rate. The 402 million terabytes I mentioned that is generated every single day. That's about the same rate at which data is being lost every single day. Stats say about 5,700 screens are cracked and broken every single hour somewhere in the USA. What about in Africa? Stats suggest about 50% of smartphone users have accidentally damaged their phones and lost their data. People are looking for solutions so that no matter what happens to the device, even if your phone should crack today, you should be able to get your data back. A friend of mine recently visited another friend whose daughter picked her phone, was scrolling, watching movies, and those kids, the battery ran out and she threw the phone away. Guess what? The screen cracked and she lost significant data. That's someone who was doing her business online. What if she had a solution that no matter what happened to her device, she could actually get all her data back? Those are the solutions we are speaking about, and Go Backup offers you a unique solution that no other service gives, and I'm going to tell you more about that. We've spoken about the smartphone. How about laptops? People keep their information on their laptop thinking that's just the place you can keep your data. And when it comes to laptop and organizations, a hardware failure and software corruption could just erase years of painstaking data kept to be used for the posterity of the organization to make projections. And that kind of data loss is serious. About 67% of organizations have been through that, and that shouldn't happen to you or anybody who uses a laptop. There are solutions in the market, so you do not have to lose your data. Solutions already exist in the world. Over Billions of people are already using cloud storage services. That's the future of data storage. Let me stop saying future. That is the noun of data storage. It's no longer a luxury. You need to keep your things off the devices. Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud, they're the kinds of solutions available. Go Backup is one such solution. But guess what? People are switching from Google Drive, iCloud, and the rest to use Go Backup. I'm an iCloud user. I switched to use Go Backup. And I'll tell you why I switched to use Go Backup, because it offers something that beats every single one of the cloud storage services that I've mentioned. How do we compare? How is Go Backup better? What is Go Backup offering that's causing people to switch? Perhaps the price point you might see obviously on your screen, because Go Backup's price for size beats them all. Currently on the market, our competitors, who you can see on the screen, offer you a 2 terabyte space on annual subscription. You know, cloud storage is something you do online. It's an internet-based service. It's a subscription-based service. It's mostly annual or monthly subscriptions. Annual subscriptions are mostly the best because you get better deals on it. And on annual subscriptions for Go Backup, not only does it give you the best price, it gives you 3 times the size that the others offer. But to be fair, the others offer about the same size too on other packages. And on those packages, you can see Go Backup still beats them in the price, because 6 terabytes of space, which is about 6,000 gigabytes of space Go Backup offers, works not only on one type of device, it works on multiple operating systems. Our friend iCloud works on only Apple devices and MacBooks. So if you are not Apple, you cannot use their cloud storage service to store your data. And guess how much it is for 6 terabytes? About 419 US. Google Drive offers you 6 TB also, but over $300. Go Backup does 6 terabytes of space for approximately $100 per annum. This beats all the others at the price for size. And on the size, it still beats them 3 times more. The space you can share with 5 other people besides your account. So if you want to share with your sister, your brother, your mom, you can actually give them their own space, 1 terabyte each. They'll have their own username, their own password. They don't need to pay for the service. You've taken care of it. All they need to do is share the space with you. And no matter the device they use, whether they use an iPhone, whether they use an iCloud, whether they use a MacBook or a Windows laptop, Go Backup works on all these devices. On the laptop, it does something that no other service does. No other cloud storage service does. On your laptop, Go Backup backs up to the C drive of your machine. So if you should have any hardware failure within the hour, you should get your data back safe and secured in the cloud. This is just a summary of what our competitors are doing versus us. Everything in white is what they are doing. 2 terabytes, single account, single operating system. But with Go Backup's unbeatable value, you get 3 times the space, you get 5 more accounts, and this works on multiple operating systems. Irrespective of the device you use, you can use Go Backup on it. In addition to this, the unlimited devices, multiple operating system, Go Backup adds to it an email system which you can use to bulk email, personalized email, and automate email. So if you are an organization or an individual who sends emails consistently to some people, you need to use this service. This gives you a chance to get the bulk email up to 10,000 emails with just a click of a button, following an algorithm that's already put in your system by the Global Virtual Opportunities Company. You can personalize the email so each person receives the emails in their name and automate it so that you don't have to keep doing it day by day. You set the days ahead, the system will send it for you. Go Backup, besides the price, in case you are thinking they are compromised on security, just so they can get the 99.97 US per annum, they use the exact same security. In fact, the AES 256-bit military grade encryption security is the highest level of encryption you get for data storage when it comes to this space. The military grade, because that's what the US military uses to back up their data. So if you're using any cloud storage service and you've not bothered asking what service security you have, Go Backup uses this security and it's the top security. And there are other protocols to ensure that your data is safe. So it's not $100 per annum with compromised security, $100 per annum with the same level of security. And it's PCI compliant, means payment card industry compliant. You can use all the credit cards here and Visa cards and your card will be safe. It's the only company that gives you a 30-day money back. So register on the service, start using it, back up your files. If you feel you do not and you're not enjoying it as much, you can always ask your money back. But trust me, when you see how your data is being updated day by day, you can literally see your files going to the cloud and get that peace of mind. You won't come back to any other service after Go Backup. Beyond the service it's offered so far, the cloud service, the storage, all these operating systems that I've spoken about, the peace of mind you have with your data storage. Go Backup is the only service that gives you additional tools that help you to be efficient online on its Go Backup Pro package. You can see a number of icons on this. This is a 6-in-1 service at a price point you will not get anywhere. These are the tools that those online, if you're an organization, you are a company, you're a brand by yourself, and you're wondering how people are getting more visible online, these are the kinds of tools that they use. I'll speak about the VDuber and then the MarcoMax, my new favorite. VDuber works like Vimeo, but even much better than Vimeo. So if you're a company, an individual, you have multiple handles on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and you normally would have to do one video and post on individual platforms. VDuber makes you cut that time. You just have to hook all these handles on VDuber, make a beautiful video, and just put it on all the platforms, shoot it once. It goes to all platforms at once. And you get analytics with that. So you can see what is happening there. MarcoMax even makes it even better. MarcoMax is your peace of mind for consistency online. You see some accounts are always posting consistently. How are they doing it? Manually? No. There's a system in there. MarcoMax does that for you. On MarcoMax, you can schedule when you want your post to go on social media, which post to go on social media. So you just make all your videos and then get it done. Or use the AI system in there, which will already create the videos for you and schedule and post for you. This saves you time, makes you even more efficient online. And on the Pro, Go Backup Pro is going at a unique price for you on this particular call for $220 per annum. You not only get a cloud storage service, the 6 terabytes plus all the beauty that I spoke of, you get all this in addition to it for $220 per annum. Trust me, this individual tools will cost you more than $2,000 per annum. But Go Backup Global Virtual Opportunities already does this and they put it together for you. So step up to the Go Backup Pro and use the tools there in addition to the cloud service that's offered. This is what Go Backup is stepping out for. They want you to live your dream, your digital dream in peace with no worries about losing your data. Says you should never ever lose your data or your data assets ever again. This is an app you use on your device, your devices, and over 98% of the work is done for you. You just have to download the app. If I speak to the person who invited you to this call first, get the app, upload all your digital assets on your on the system. It will just organize everything year by year, month by month. You don't need to do that by yourself. The system does it for you, and that's the 2% work that you have to do because over 98% of it is done for you. Go Backup is impacting the world in a great, massive way. It's taking over one country at a time. In just 3 years of its existence, it's in 165 countries in the world. A bit of context, there are 195 countries in the world. Go Backup has covered over 80% of the countries in the world currently, and it's still impacting lives. Ghana got onto the project, the service of Go Backup as country number 82, barely 3 months after the service had been launched, through one of our professors who is AI, cloud computing, data analytics, also teaches in the University of Ghana Business School and 4 other universities in the world. People were looking for a solution like this, a solution that does not only give you peace of mind for your data assets, but allows you a chance to plug into something massive. If you think the smartphones are going anywhere, I think you may not be thinking right. But if you know the smartphones are solutions that are giving people a chance to leverage the world and be part of big things, then I think you are looking at the right place right now. Because when it comes to Go Backup, beyond the service of Go Backup, in this time where everything is happening online, work is happening online, people are leveraging systems that are turning their dreams into reality. Go Backup allows you not only to use the service, but to be part of something really big. And to take us into that aspect, the part that turns your dreams into reality, whilst you have peace of mind for your digital assets and you impact the world with a solution, I'm going to welcome back Mr. Henry Calvin Birch. Let me introduce him properly. Mr. Birch started this project about a couple of years ago and started impacting the world with this project. He opened country Liberia to the service of God Backup. And he's not doing this project alone. He's doing it with his wife and his entire family. In fact, his wife is opening Francophone and Anglophone countries to this. They see the vision of this project and they are not keeping quiet because this is a solution everybody needs and people have not seen it. People are looking for opportunities like this to plug in and turn their dreams into reality while they leverage systems online. To take us through that second part, the second part that turns your dreams into reality, kindly help me welcome Mr. Henry Calvin Birch to take us through the second part of the presentation. Mr. Birch, over to you, and thank you for your audience.
Thank you. Thank you. I was looking out for some reactions, love, and thumbs up, clap. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm seeing some. Thank you so much, Dr. Hansen. That was a brilliant submission there. And I trust that you have got some good understanding of what God Backup is and how it can help you achieve your digital dreams. Now we go to the other part, the other incredible part of tonight's presentation, and it's the second trend. Let me just share my screen really shortly. Don't go away because you will want to hear how this can impact you as well. So stay with us. We just got a few more minutes, and this few minutes we have could be what you have been waiting for. Now, this is the second global trend that God Backup promotes. This part of the the God Backup project is optional. It's not compulsory. You can just be a service user and benefit, from all the great services and tools, the great service and tools and features that you have heard about God Backup, which beats any other cloud storage you probably have heard about or you are using. But God Backup offers a strategic partnership to its users, and no other cloud storage service does that as we speak. No other cloud storage. God Backup is the first and only one at the moment. For now, probably the coming years, we will have some. But let me ask you this. What are your chances right now in whatever you are doing, whether it's a job, it's a business you are doing, what are your chances right now in whatever you're doing impacting or benefiting from a number of economies at the same time, even though you are locally situated, but you are benefiting globally? What are your chances? For many of us on this call, it's 0.000.1, 0.00001 or 0.000 or some zero. What they're doing, they can only affect the local areas, okay, or local economy. But this project gives us the opportunity through a strategic partnership to benefit globally, okay, from it. Now, God Backup, what is the strategic partnership about? It's an opportunity which gives you another stream of income online still. You can call it home business. You can call it, online. It's an income you can refer to as supplemental, extra, residual income, or a side hustle, however you want to call it. But I can assure you this income can grow into unbelievable figures, and it will blow your mind. Even though God Backup project is just 3 years old, remember, but income, some have made, some 3, 4 digits, 5 digits, in fact, from this project. And, it's unbelievable. And God Backup has a dream of, or is on a mission of impacting. First milestone is 1 million people. 1 million people. Get 1 million people to safely safely keep their digital assets and also have an opportunity to earn as well. Remember, we already have about 2.3 billion people using cloud storage around the world with Google, with all the other cloud, service providers, put them together is about 2.3 billion. Okay, got backup, just getting on board, new kid on the block, 3 years, but has gone into about 165 countries worldwide. So the future of this is really big. Now, why you will want to pay attention to cloud and online and where this is going, if all what have been said or you have heard about, you're still not convinced that, oh, cloud or online, why should I be here? Why should I be online? Now, this minute, have a look at the screen. If you're looking anywhere else, pay attention to the screen and watch online and see since 1930 to 2024 where online has shifted to. Okay, take a look at this. No movement, 1970s. When it hit the 80s, a little movement. Then see what happened when the millennium hit 2000. So that is where people have moved from and where people are and where people are going. All right. Every activity is online. You can have a room full of, if you're having an event or a program, everybody has their cell phone. You have 100 people sitting around close, proximity, whatever it is, but you will have the large percentage of that group of people online whilst they're sitting together. Online, they're all online. And that's what it is. Families, entire family together, they might be sitting in a hall, probably watching a movie, but still sometimes online or eating online. And that's where the activities will be for the next few. We can change that. That's what we have come to. That's where we have come to now. Have a look. Another reason why you should pay attention to the strategic partnership is where the cloud market is going, guys. You can see the trend from 2017 and you can see the curve there. Where is going? 2017, it was under 100 billion, way under 100 billion. By 2019, it hit the 100 billion mark. It was projected in 2024, by the end of 2025, it was going to go a little over 200 to 300 billion. Guess what? It shot that. When 2025 ended, the year ended with the cloud market value hitting over 400 billion US dollars for that year, 2025. Now you can see the trend, the yellow and green and gray graph there. Now, this is giving us a projection for the next 10 years, in fact, the next 9 years, all right? The cloud storage market is going to be valued over 3.5 trillion US dollars. You heard me right, 3.5 trillion US dollars. That is what the cloud market value is going to be. guys, it is going to be big. You want to be a part of this because it's a big cake, it's a big you know, a um big cake, let's say. And remember this statement where they say a slice of something big is worth all of something small. So, for example, a slice of a big watermelon can make far more juice than a full grape, all right, because of its size. So you just want to be a part of that, the strategic partner ship of this project, okay? Because the future of it is bright. And what are we doing? We are just, as a strategic partner or as a strategic partner, we are impacting lives. And we will come to that pretty shortly. Now, how do you get started if you want just even want to use the service? You just need to take one of our packages. The one who invited you to the call will give you an access link, all right, where you can click on and then you can make your purchase of your preference, okay? And whether you will want the 6 terabyte family package, okay, which has the 6 account and all the other benefits, or want to become a strategic partner, which is $120 for the year, not monthly, yearly subscription. As just the package without subscription is $100 a year. $20 added to that, it becomes a strategic partnership offer, which gives you the product, the service, and the strategic partnership. I mean, the best deal. Okay. Or you heard about the God Backup Pro. Okay. God Backup Pro is the best value. If you can afford that, just go for that. It's $220 a year. This comes with all the features and tools for social media transaction and interaction and everything. Okay. It's one of the best tools you can find right now. And if you separate the tools and features of God Backup Pro, as Dr. Hampson said, it will cost you a lot, even over $2,000. You get this for $220 a year. All right. Or you are a business, a company, institution, organization, that 6 terabyte is too small. I mean, you produce a lot and generate a lot of data. You think 6 terabyte cannot be enough. So you want to go in for something a lot more, which some people have done. God Backup offers the enterprise solution which is 20,000 gigabyte. It's 20 terabytes. So 20 terabyte is going. You pay a one-time setup of $700 approximately. Okay. You are set up, and then you pay $600 a year, whole year. Okay. Someone a year that it will be screaming. You don't mean it, because I know institutions and organizations that are paying thousands, every year or per month for a cloud storage service, and they will be glad that they can get that deal. So a lot for a lot of people. Now, how do you benefit from the strategic partnership which God Backup gives you? God Backup offers 7 different ways in which you can earn. And what is God Backup doing? God Backup says every strategic partner has the right to tell the world about what we have, what we're offering, and we share profits with you on, every time that happens. It could be daily, it could be hourly, it could be monthly. Whenever you do it, we share with you. Now let's break this down. So there's 7 ways. You have the customer acquisition bonus. For example, when God Backup acquires a customer anywhere in the world, say you are for some in Ghana, many in Ghana here, you have a brother in, say, Kenya, and you told your brother about God Backup, and the brother gets on the package. God Backup says, we will give you the person gets on the family package. Let me specify. The family package is $100 a year for the service, remember, and then $20 for the annual strategic partnership fee. So 120, but the $50 is on the $100. So you get the 50% is on the $100. So 50% of $100 is $50. So that you get $50. What if there are 10 people, that you recommend to go backup service? That's 50 times 10. That's $500. So if you do that in a day, you get $500 in a day. If you do it in a week, $500 in a week, month, same. All right. If you do one a day for the next 30 days, that's 30 times 50. That's $1,500 earning. All right. And that is an incredible additional income to whatever you're doing. We also benefit from the enterprise solutions. If you recommend to institutions, company, businesses, and they get the enterprise solution, which is 20 terabyte of cloud space, you get 25% off the year of the cost of the year. And how much is it per year? It's $600. 25% of 600 is $150. All right, that's what you get. What if you get 10 of this in a month? All right, that's 10 times 150. That's 1,500 on customer acquisition bonus alone. The Got Backup Pro, if somebody gets on the Got Backup Pro immediately, directly, which is the best deal they can find, $220 a year, guess what? Got Backup pays you a customer acquisition bonus of 75 USD. Yes, I mean it. 75 USD. What if you get 10 people getting on the Got Backup Pro in a month? You get $750. Read my lips. That's how much you get. And that is the prospect this has. But more than that, there are a lot of other benefits and commissions which will grow over time. Some of them, not the early stages, but remember, this is only starting. It's only beginning. We are early birds. This is only 3 years old. I mean, what could happen when this turns 5, 6, 10 years? Think about it, the kind of income people could be earning. But see the potential here in something we call the cycle match bonus. See the potential earning in this compensation heading called the cycle match bonus. Now, cycle match bonus, you earn it on the people who you introduce to the organization. Okay, if those people are also strategic partners and you are helping them, build the business, secure the files, data of other people around the world, and they're earning money. Now, what if those people? Let's take 10 of those many people. There could be 30 people that you have directly brought onto the Got Backup project over the years. I mean, whether 1 year, 2 years, whatever time, it could be 60. Some have brought even over 50 to 100 people to the project. Okay, and many of them are glad that they are seeing this. But let's take 10 of those people, right? Now, first of all, for you to benefit from the commission line we're going to talk about, you have to be what we call a sapphire. Here, this one in the blue, you need to become a sapphire. And to become a sapphire, not rocket science. It's just, all right, just building the business. You can ask, how do I become a sapphire? Pretty simple. It could be in a few months. It could be in a year. It could be in, whatever time. But someone became a diamond within 45 days. So becoming a sapphire can take less than 45 days. But you may not be that person. But even if it's more than that, it doesn't matter. But let me take 10 of those people and let's calculate how you earn your cycle match commission. Now, if you are sapphire, you will get 25% of what those people are earning. You are helping 10 people to earn 1,000. So why 1,000? 1,000 is substantial. It could be less than 1,000, or it could be more. Why 10? It could be any number. 10 is easy for my calculation. Okay, so we got it now. Clear? So you're having 10 people to make $1,000. And God Backup say, from those people who you directly refer or register onto the God Backup platform, you make 25%. 25% of 1,000 is $250. $250 times 10 is 2,500 US dollars. Now, that's big money, isn't it? Multiply that by 12 CDs, you get the CD equivalent. $2,500 times 12, that's 1,000 times 12, that's 12,000 Ghana cedis. So just think about that. That can be real huge income. That could be an income a lot of people are not making in their regular job. But that's 25%. Now, and we're looking at those 10. What if they were more? What if they were about 50? Okay, multiply that. But if you are an emerald, you make 50%. So the higher you go in rank, the percentage goes up. So if you're emerald, is 50%. How much is 50% of 1,000? That's 500. That's 500. 500 times the 10. Remember the 10? 500 times 10. That's $5,000, guys. The potential of this is big. If you go up, let's say any of the diamonds, realize that the diamonds are 100%. Okay. If you are, whether is a black diamond, whether is a diamond, blue diamond, triple diamond, up to black diamond, it's 100% you get. That means the same numbers we're using. If you were the one, but you were a diamond, you will make, how much is 100% of 1,000? It's 1,000. 1,000 times 10 is 10,000 US dollars. That's a possibility. Now, if there were more, you still do the math. Now you'd be like, 10,000, is that possible? 5,000, 2,005. Are you serious? I only spend at $150 a year to get. I'll show you some figures, some random commissions, okay, before we close. So the possibility of this is huge. I'm just showing the potential this has and where the cloud market is going. You already have seen the trend, okay? What this can do in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. That is the CycleMatch commission. Now, a summary to all of this, you will be getting the best cloud storage backup ever so far, all right, which has the number of different plugins, all right, your emailing system, which all of the other cloud services that I have seen, they don't provide, they don't give this service, okay? Of course, you're not giving any specific number of devices, unlimited number of devices you can back up, high security. You are, at the end of the day, this slide will show a tour of the God Backup data center by the CEO of the company of God Backup and Global Virtual Opportunities. It works on up on a multiple operating system, not only on Google, not only on your iCloud. Okay, remember iCloud works on only iOS. Okay, on Apple stuff, it doesn't work on your Android, but this one works on multiple operating system, Google, Android. What's the other one? iPhone. All work on God Backup service. Security is top notch. You have great support, team support. We do training on the service, on the product. The personal development on this project is just out of the roof, guys. We break protocol, and the people we have on the project, some of them, you may not have met them if you're not on the project, but if you have to meet them in regular, ordinary life, it might take you, you might never get to meet them. So, we meet those people on the project, we interact, we do other businesses and other interactions together. So great great leverage you have on the whole community. Okay. Now, remember, you can get started taking a link from the person who invited you, and they can help you make the purchase by whether you want the family package is $120 a year, or you want the enterprise solution is, it's a much bigger one, or the Got Backup Pro, which is 220. It's actually 219. 219.97. Let's call it 220, okay, for the whole year. And that's how you pay. That's how much you pay. You can pay with your Visa, MasterCard, or your credit card, or you say, I don't have any of those, they're not active. The one who told you about this presentation, or who invited you, will help you create what we call a prepaid card. Okay, you can send them the money via Momo, and they can get the prepaid card, prepaid link for you. You just need to click on it, put in your details. The purchase can be made. It's already paid for you. Okay, and that is what we get. You get a personalized link. You can manage your Got Backup back office from there. Dr. Hansen mentioned. This is Dr. Hansen here. Mentioned the interaction with the Got Backup CEO and president and vice president. They were in Ghana the latter part of 2025. There was a big event here, and this was the colorful event. Okay, this here is the Dr. Ekweku Ohene Asari, who was the one that brought the project to Ghana and expanding this project in different parts of the world as well. So it was a huge event we had here in Ghana. Guys, this is a service everybody needs. Tell me, people in your cycle, tell me that people in your cycle are not losing their data. They are not having problem with storage. They are not having problem with, they're not worried about if their phone gets missing, gets spoiled, screen goes bad. Will there be a person that will lose their data? And if the answer is yes, guys, they need this. All right. And people also looking for something like this that is flexible, because you can build another stream of income in any part of the world just by sitting in the comfort of your couch. Okay. So you want to take advantage of this, the strategic partnership, or you just want to benefit from the cloud storage for your phone and all your other gadgets, computer, laptop, whatever it is, no problem. But you want to take advantage of it. When do you want to do it? You missed the time, which was yesterday. You should have done it, but the next best time is right now. Okay, take the decision now. Make that a part of the end of the month is just, around the corner. Get your cloud storage and get your strategic partnership going right away. You will not regret this. So thank you very much, guys. Audience, thanks for your time. Speak with the person who invited you, and they will give you some other, and just ask some questions. We give just a minute or so for questions, but don't go away. I mentioned some figures that I'll show you, some figures that are random figures of some commissions of random, strategic partners. But before I do that, let me make this disclaimer. Okay, so don't go away. And two great videos you want to see before you leave tonight. So this disclaimer, all right, it's yes, the figures you are about to see, okay, are just example of the possibilities. Okay, that can happen. All right, it's not guaranteed. It's not, whoa, okay, when I come tomorrow, the next week I'm going to earn. No, what you're going to see will be the figures of the people. We are not showing you the the hard work. We're not showing you the individual effort, the commitment, the skills, the time invested, and the consistency. We are not showing that. We can't show that here. We're showing you the figures. So take note of that, okay? Your success on a project depends on you, your time, and all of that, okay? And what you put in. But the figures are real, okay? These are real figures from real strategic partners on the project, and they have earned this. How much did these people pay? They pay about $120 a year, okay? So even if they were paying $1,000 a year, it's still worth it. See the top figures at the top. This account was credited by Global Virtual Opportunity, which is the mother of God Backup. Remember, $10,200 US. Whether this income came in 1 month, in a few months put together, doesn't matter. Even if that person spent $10,000 to get started, it's still worth it. The other account, $3,900. That account was credited with. See here, this one, $8,300. This $5,000. This $7,000. This is a Ghana Cedi account. Is a $72,500 plus something Ghana Cedis. You have 6,000. You have 8,000 guys. What else? Is it worth it? A day's worth it. And remember, this is only 3 years old. What if this project turns 5 years, 10 years? You can imagine the kind of figures people could be going home with added to whatever they are making. Why? Because they are impacting the world. They are strategic partners of one of the biggest things that have happened in cloud storage. Okay, so we will open the I almost said we'll open the phone lines. We will open the microphones now, and thank you very much. But these are just some frequently asked questions, and just in case you don't have the opportunity to ask the questions, the questions are there and the answers are there. But for anyone who would like to speak, let's open the microphone, activate your microphone right now and allow you to ask your question if you have any. So microphones are now, okay, say just a second. Team lanes. Frequently asked questions are there. Can you unmute now if there's anyone who wants to? Ah, okay, it's not unmuted yet. Yeah, you can unmute now if you want to. If you like, you can unmute. So if there are questions, please, you can ask. Okay. So frequently asked questions, they are all there. I think I can now end my slide here. And okay, so if there are no questions, then let me give you the videos I have for you. Is a CEO tour and some other important video that will summarize all of this in just under 2 minutes. Okay, so as I do that, Dr. Hansen, if you have any final words, can you please unmute and let's.
Just to thank our audience so much for their time tonight. Sincerely appreciate it, and we're looking forward to see you on this project. You know, many times things like this come your way, and you might just be thinking, "Can I? Should I?" But the last best time to have been part of something growing at the beginning of it was yesterday. You have the next best chance with this tonight. So speak to the person who invited you. Tell them you've seen everything. You're ready to take that step and partner something that is global, something that is a solution to people, something that everybody uses, yet gives you a chance to be part of it and start earning some global earnings, making some good incomes, whilst you impact lives and turn your own dreams into reality. So you're welcome on board. Thank you for your time tonight. See you on the project today, not anytime later. Thank you. Have a good evening. Over to you, Mr. Fetch.
Okay, so this is the video. Share.
Imagine this. You wake up one morning, pour yourself a cup of coffee, and suddenly your computer just won't turn on. A dark cloud of dread suddenly looms over you because you can't remember the last time you backed up your work. And what about all your photos, your business documents, basically your entire digital life? Gone. Scary, right? Once those files are gone, they're gone for good. Unless you had a backup plan in place. That is where Got Backup comes in. Got Backup is your personal, automatic, 24/7 cloud backup service and more. Set it up once and it quietly works in the background, backing up your photos, videos, and documents automatically. It's the ultimate set and forget solution. With an internet connection, you can access your files anytime, anywhere, from unlimited devices, all synced to your ultra-secure cloud. Need to share something? Got Backup makes it easy with its Collaborate and Share feature. Share a work presentation, a family photo gallery, or an important document with password-protected links and expiration dates. You're always in control. And your data, it's locked away with state-of-the-art 256-bit encryption, the same technology banks use, so you can relax knowing your files are safe. All this for just $99.97 a year. Your subscription even covers you and up to 5 family members, sharing a massive 6 terabytes or 6,000 gigabytes of storage space. That's a lot of memories. But here's the part no other cloud service offers. With Got Backup, you can also choose to earn income wherever you are in the world. Join as a strategic partner for just $20 a year, plus your subscription, and earn up to 75% recurring revenue shares as you help us educate others about this project and impact lives. That's unlimited earning potential, sharing something people already need. This is a no-brainer. Protect your memories, grow your income, impact society with your value, and rest easy because Got Backup has your back. So what are you waiting for? Get started today.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power, every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if, God forbid, there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if, God forbid, there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if, God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just